We move to question number 1 in the video number 6. Sir, I have written down, so I'd like to read out with your permission this question. How do you visualize the role of artillery in future wars, taking lessons from ongoing conflicts? They may be limited, conventional, prolonged, or even from weapons of deterrence or intimidation, having regard to the necessity, effectiveness, quantum of conventional munitions and need for precision guided munitions. And your words, your articulation on this would surely guide and help the troops.
Nilendra, artillery has always played a very important role and a major role in any combat. Wherever we have used it, we don't use it for counterinsurgency or counterterrorism, but in a conventional conflict we always used. And one would notice that over the years it is have continued to improve also in terms of its range, in terms of its lethality, in terms of its accuracy, in terms of being able to acquire targets from the sky, from satellites, yes, all these things. Right. So I do believe that artillery has kept itself updated all along for the kind of conflicts that we are likely to have, and it will continue to play a very major role in times to come also.
Now, taking lessons from the Kargil operations, how do you, sir, visualize the role and employment of artillery against our adversaries on the northern borders now that even the armored elements have been deployed? And what measures do we need to take to facilitate the envisaged role of artillery? Would it continue like it has been going on, or do you think that we need sort of a different equipment or a better firepower, more effective? How do you sort of visualize?
So there are two aspects. One is the kind of equipment that we use to ensure that artillery remains very effective. During Kargil War, I must remind you that we not only used indirect fire of artillery, but we also used direct firing, which was very effective, So we will continue to make sure that the accuracy, the range, the lethality, that continues to improve in the kind of terrain that we have on the northern border. And now we have got UAVs also. Yes. So UAVs also will be helpful in bringing down accurate
directing the fire on enemy targets. Yes.
So all those facilities are being adopted by us, and so whatever be the kind of conflict, I think artillery will continue to play both operational as well as strategic role. As you said, whether it is deterrence or it is being effective during operations. Artillery has a major role to play indeed. And incidentally, on the northern border, earlier days we did not have so much of towed artillery, mechanized towed artillery. Today we have got all those also. The improvement of infrastructure has enabled our heavy guns, 155,
to place them there.
To place them in all these areas.
Right, sure. Thank you, sir. This brings us to the end of video number 6, and in the next video we would be having questions relating to the role of veterans in today's context. Thank you, sir.